Operation Steps of Elisa Kit by Cusabio Biotech. Preparation before experiment. Equipment needed: pure water equipment, microplate reader, loading slot, pipette, EP tube, Elisa Kit. Notes: 1. Room temperature should be proper. 2. Operating with clean gloves and clean tips, which prevent the pollution and bacterial contamination that will greatly shorten the reagent's expiry date. 3. Bring the kit to room temperature for 30 minutes before the assay. 1. Standard dilution. Firstly, take out of 6 0.5 ml EP tubes and place them in order. Then pick out a standard and standard diluent from the kit. Constitute the standard with 1 ml standard diluent. Adjust the pipette, repeat the aspirating gently for 3 to 5 times until the block of filamentary material cannot be observed by naked eyes. Put it aside for 2 minutes. During the waiting time, add 150 microliter standard diluent to the 6 EP tubes. After around 2 minutes, open the standard using pipette to blend it gently and take out 150 microliter. Then add it to the first tube, making blending before the next transfer. Then make serial dilutions one by one in the same way. When blending, don't make any bubble or let the liquid out of the tube. Take out the strips you need from the plate and keep the rest in the foil bag. Start to add standard and samples into each well. Add 100 microliter standard diluent as blank, and then add each standard solution of 100 microliter into the appropriate wells. From low concentration to high. Then add 100 microliter sample to each well. Sample should not be diluted or diluted according to the instructions recommended method. Please note that when adding the sample, the pipette should not touch the bottom of the well and don't make any bubble. The adding speed should be as soon as possible to avoid difference caused by reaction time. After that, cover it with a plate sealer. Incubate for 2 hours at 37 centigrade. Two. Preparation and addition of biotin antibody working solution. Please prepare 10 minutes before the incubation is over. Firstly, dilute the biotin antibody by 100-fold. For example, to get 1 ml biotin antibody working solution, you'll need to aspirate 10 microliter biotin antibody to the 19 microliter biotin antibody diluent. After the blending, complete the 100-fold dilution by adding 19 microliter of this solution to the 910 microliter biotin antibody diluent. Take out the plate from the incubator when the time is up and remove the liquid in it. Add 100 microliter well-blended biotin antibody working solution to each well. Cover the plate with a plate sealer and incubate the plate for 1 hour at 37 centigrade. 3. Preparation of HRP working solution and wash solution. Please prepare 10 minutes before the incubation is over. Prepare HRP working solution. The method is the same as biotin antibody working solution. Before the adding of HRP working solution, we need to wash the plate for 3 times. Thus, the wash solution should be prepared beforehand. Add 24 ml distilled water to a container. After that, add 1 ml wash buffer into the container and make swirl. Then pour it to the loading slot. 4. Washing the plate and adding HRP working solution. Pick out the plate from the incubator, remove the liquid in it, and then add 200 microliter of prepared wash solution to each well with a multi-channel pipette. After that, let the plate sit for 1 or 2 minutes. Then, remove the liquid by flicking the plate over a sink. The remaining drops are removed by patting the plate on a paper towel. Complete removal of liquid at each step is essential to good performance. Repeat the process 3 times for a total of 3 washes. After washing, add 100 microliter HRP working solution to each well. Cover the plate with a plate sealer, and then incubate the plate at 37 centigrade for 1 hour. 5. Washing the plate. Take out the plate from the incubator, remove the solution from the plate, and wash the plate for 5 times. The washing process is the same as before. After last wash, completely remove any remaining wash buffer. Add 90 microliter TMB to each well immediately. If it is the 2-group TMB, please follow the instructions to finish the steps. Cover the plate with a new plate sealer. Put it into the incubator at 37 centigrade. Pay attention to the color changes of the standards during the incubation. The criteria is 1. The gradient of the standard curve is obvious. 2. The blank well is white or slight blue. Please remember that the incubation time is 20 to 30 minutes. 6. Adding stop solution. After the color change, add 15 microliter stop solution to each well. Determine the optical density of each well with a microplate reader set to 415 nanometer as soon as possible. After finishing the experiment, please make sure everything has been put back. After first experiment, stability of the reagents in opened bottle would be reduced due to exposure to the external environment. If you want to have longer expiry date, the unused standard powders, Bouting antibody, and HRP Anwendung should be preserved at -20 centigrade.